Hey everyone, the name's Ossy Flawol. So, December 8th, huh? We finally got a release date for this thing. You know, I really was genuinely expecting NVIDIA to actually come out with Portal RTX sometime in November like they originally said, but no, it's been delayed. As you're probably aware of, I was the guy who made a video absolutely bashing the visuals of Portal RTX all the way back when it was first revealed out of nowhere, with very visceral reactions to really emphasize how much I disliked it. I critiqued nearly every part of the art direction going on in Portal RTX, talking about how it disrespects a lot of Portal's identity for the sake of being a tech demo. I've been closely following NVIDIA's trail to see more footage of the DLC prior to its release. There's actually quite a lot to talk about, major developments in regards to how Portal RTX has evolved, and I want to actually discuss everything we've seen. But hey, before I get to talk about the Portal RTX news, I've got some news for you from today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. You've got a phone, right? I sure hope you do. Well, if you do, you should be playing Raid Shadow Legends right away. Otherwise, you're missing an incredible opportunity. Raid is completely free to play, with millions of players around the globe to play the game with. Incredible depth to its gameplay, stunning visuals, and is filled with endless content as new champions and updates are brought right to your phone every month. Because of Raid Shadow Legends' aspect of portability, you can play it any way you ever want. And just to prove my point, here's a top 3 list of places to play Raid Shadow Legends at. Raid Shadow Legends is playable from anywhere you could ever imagine. Play it in the comfort of your own bed. Play it while waiting for the bus to arrive because you just missed the first one. Are you waiting for a game to load which has an obnoxiously long loading screen? You can whip out your phone and play Raid Shadow Legends there too. This month, Raid got a huge new update with a ton of new features, including a brand new dungeon and the introduction of Artifact Ascension. Battle through the Sand Devil's Necropolis, and it earned the precious oil needed to take your artifacts to the next level. There are a bunch of new champions being added to the mix too, including some really cool holiday champions for those looking to get into the festive spirit. The Bastion's even been decorated in game to look all wintry too. Raid's got something extra special happening now. They've released a legendary champion based off MMA and pro wrestling legend Ronda Rousey. Yes, the Ronda Rousey. You can get Ronda for free right now, whether you're a new or a long-time player, just by logging to Raid. All you gotta do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and February 20th, and Ronda's yours. That's all there is to it. To celebrate Ronda's arrival in Raid, you can also use the special promo code RAIDRONDA, available for all users both new and old, in order to get a bunch of helpful stuff like a 3-day 100% XP boost, 500k silver, and 5 full energy refills. Perfect for leveling your Ronda up so she's at the top of her game. You wouldn't want to miss out. Just enter promo code RAIDRONDA in the game and all these goodies can be yours. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get your exclusive rewards in Raid right now. And if you haven't started playing Raid yet, click the link in the description or scan my QR code here on the screen. You get unique bonuses worth $30. We're talking you getting a free epic champion Tayrul, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon awesome champions as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here, available for 30 days for new players only. Once again, thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to some of that juicy Portal RTX news. So, why exactly am I making this video prior to Portal RTX's release, and not waiting until it actually comes out? Well, I'd like to mainly discuss my thoughts and feelings on Portal RTX before it actually releases. It's been a good 2 months since the reveal after all. My stance on Portal RTX still hasn't changed. It being optional and free means that the original is always going to still be there, and I still love it very much. After the reveal in September, which was literally a few days after my birthday might I add, NVIDIA remained quite silent on Portal RTX after it was announced. They talked a bit more about RTX Remix and what it was capable of, but Portal RTX news sort of vanished after its reveal. And it took all the way until November for us to see new content. But what we got blew our minds. NVIDIA responded to our criticism. All that critique pushed forward in my video discussing Portal RTX in its initial state, they've actually taken it into account, almost as if using the points I made in the video to improve Portal RTX. Test chamber lighting is no longer overly contrasty and super dark. Look at that! That's much closer to the clinical atmosphere that Portal 1 gives off. A major plus already. Hey look, the checkerboard patterns are back too. I discussed this in my initial video, but these are quite important to Portal's hidden design philosophy. Whenever you saw a checkered surface, you knew the game was trying to draw your attention towards using it, which makes me glad they've gone through the effort of actually bringing it back. It's a nitpick in the grand scheme of things, I'm aware, but I really believe that visual upgrades shouldn't degrade any of what was originally there. Rather, they should enhance it instead. It was a 2 steps forward, 3 steps back type of situation, and it's great to see it resolved. I'm still not the biggest fan of the Portal 2 style white walls. I get it though, they're incredibly bumpy surfaces, really gets to show off how ray tracing interacts with the world's look considering dynamic lighting. It actually looks fine though in some certain areas, mostly the ones where things are quite standard for Portal's visuals. The metal seems to be much more fine-tuned, it's not as overbearingly reflective as it used to be. I still think they either should have gone all in on the Portal 2 look or kept the concrete Portal 1 white walls. But, you know, it's a tech demo, I get it. It's great to see something more akin to the original Portals again. Seriously, that cartoony design they had just did not mesh well with the style. As a result, they actually got a fix for the Portal popping bug for completely free too. Unfortunately, we still lost that subtle effect of portals warping the surface they're placed on. But if I had to guess, this is just something that would be able to be fixed. You do have to remember that RTX Remix is not directly modifying the internals of the game. Rather, it's acting as a wrapper around what exists. So, a lot of technical issues like that are just inevitabilities, such as the limitation that it runs on DirectX 8 source rather than DirectX 9 source, which is a whole thing I'm not going to bring up again. Go watch my initial response video on Portal RTX for more information on that. Speaking of DirectX 8 actually, the effect use of portals as it materializes is a very interesting way to get around the DirectX 8 limitations put in place. I'm not sure if I like it or dislike it, but it's got my attention. To explain, in normal versions of the portal, whenever one portal changes location, the other does a little warping effect as if to refresh where it's broadcasting into. In DirectX 8, this cold particle effect is replaced with a simple quick fade. Here in Portal RTX, you can see they've injected some detail into that fade to at least try and add back the visuals a bit. Beyond those fundamentals though, let's talk about the test elements visually now. Well, they certainly heard our cries loud and clear. The glowing cubes were just a little ridiculous. So they filled the aperture in with black and they no longer glow. Personally, I thought the idea of making the cubes glow was obvious, just approached in the wrong manner. I think they generally just look better. They aren't as luminous as soul with the eyes as much as they used to be. It's pleasing to look at the cubes now. Why is the companion cube unchanged? Come on, they even fixed the buttons. Now you can't see the floor through them. I still don't like the glass top, but they did talk about how they did it in order to show up the capabilities of RTX Remix, and fair enough, it's still a tech demo at the end of the day. There is a clip of one with an actual proper solid top. I like how that one looks. Very good. Funnily enough, it's the same button I used as an example of how mindless RTX upgrades could ruin the gameplay experiments. Looks like someone was taking notes. Generally, just looking across the board, taking into account everything we're seeing, things seem to be looking up for Portal RTX. We've gone from something that was looking to be the Portal equivalent of Half-Life source to... Never thought we'd ever saying this about Portal RTX personally, but it looks good! I actually enjoy what's on display here, so much more when viewed as a standalone piece. All in all then, it's clear there's still a lot of limitations as to what RTX Remix can do. After all, this is something that's practically hijacking the game's processing and injecting its own things on top. It isn't a native, typical remaster. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I still have my complaints. The energy pellets being near impossible to see sometimes from how much light they produce is my only real biggest complaint left. But I'm not even sure how they'll tackle that problem, considering the wonderful world of transparency rendering video games and the clusterfuck it can be. There is, though, one final thing we haven't seen from Portal RTX, something that is quite a highlight from the original game. GLaDOS and the escape sequence itself are still missing. This is obviously something that's going to be kept as a surprise for the actual release of Portal RTX, but it slightly worries me. Portal's industrial eras are very, very iconic. It's all orange hues with rusted metals and greenish technology everywhere, filled with pistons and many moving parts. This part is begging the most to get some really cool ray tracing, having volumetric lighting shining around the place. I just hope they actually get it right. It'd be a huge letdown for them, after polishing the test chambers to quite the acceptable degree, to drop the ball entirely on the escape sequence. It's the part I've always been the most interested in seeing from Portal RTX, and GLaDOS herself. Can't lie, just a little bit scared about what they're going to do with her. The fact they're using the portal to design the personality cores to replace the spheres in the redone cake area kind of seems to tell me the inevitable. So, the real question we'll be seeing answered is, what design will GLaDOS be using? Will she be using the standard Portal 1 design, simply upgraded it, or go full on to Portal 2? Or will they go with a weird hybrid design like all those really odd mods from back in the day? I've been kept up at night by these thoughts for the past few weeks. Normally, I would end these types of videos asking everyone for their thoughts, but, well, we don't really have much to wait for. Portal RTX is literally days away, and I wanted to air out some thoughts of mine before they get changed by whatever we get on December 8th. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.